This is Sad Boy Radio.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sad Boy Radio. I'm your host, Matt, and today we got a special guest, Johnny Carter, con fuego. Go ahead, bro.
Hello.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Johnny. I make sounds and shit and try and make... Oh, can I swear on here?
Yeah,
Okay, bet. Yeah, just be producing, engineering, fucking working with artists, trying to make some shit sound good, bro.
Yeah.
Long time now.
It'd be like that.
I'm tired.
You look tired. But hey, man, I know the audience wants to know, why do they call you Johnny Carter, bro? Everybody will only say Johnny Carter, not just Johnny.
So my boy Reddy, years ago, incredible producer, good friend of mine, we were just in the studio, and he was like, Johnny Carter. I'm like, what? He was like, that's your new name. I was like, fuck it, let's go. That shit stuck. Damn. It just sounds official, you know?
It does sound pretty official because every time I hear that, I'm like, damn, like, who is this guy? Like, I got to meet him one day, so.
Yeah, it's the alter ego, bro. I'm just trying to, tap in.
That's what's up, man. And the music is fire. Peligrosa, fire.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Shout out to Abel. And right before we get into it, guys, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead, share the video. So today on Sad Boy Radio, we're going to go ahead and talk about how life moves fast. Man, it just honestly feels like something's always going on and shit never slows down. Even when you want to have the time, it's like, where do you find it? I find myself struggling to, time manage lately because whenever I just sit down and do nothing, I'm like, fuck, I got to go do something. And then I start counting the minutes. I start counting the hours that go by that I'm doing nothing. And I think I stress more about doing nothing than I actually am productive at some point. So for me, it's terrible, man. But that's one thing, right? Another thing being your friends, right? As life moves on, you go in and out of friendships, in and out of relationships. You watch your friends who you've been around forever grow up, right?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Even though you don't talk to somebody every day, even though they're not around you all the time, it's still like, damn, I still got love for you. I still care about you. It reminds me of the song Count on Me by Bruno Mars. He says, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2. Yeah, and just like that, bro. So go ahead and talk about some of those relationships, friendships that have influenced you in that way.
I feel like as of recently, I'd say like the past year or two, I finally come into, my close group of friends, my peers, people I work with, people that I can hang out with, just do whatever with. Obviously, they're all the people I work with, Nick, Abel, Adam, my brother Sam, you, yeah, the list goes on and on. As of recent, I've just been like, man, I'm so blessed because it's so hard to find people like this. Not only that are genuine as just human beings, but that have the same, if not the same, the similar work ethic, that are just down for whatever and are fucking stupidly talented. It's hard to come by, but once you find those people, you keep them close, and you lift each other up every day and just keep working at, whatever the fucking end goal is.
From what I've heard, the end goal is the Grammys, bro.
Man, I just want to be able to fucking support myself and my family and everyone, I know money isn't everything, but just to be able to not have to worry about shit and focus on the craft, focus on, your relationships, focus on loving everyone, focus on health, focus on bettering yourself,
So go ahead and talk about how that, music came about. How did this strong passion, because I see it in you, right? That passion to work hard and create good music, create good sounds, you might be fucking around in there half the day, but...
Yeah, right? Shit. Growing up, my parents put me in piano lessons, so I was classically trained for a solid 12, 13 years. So that's my background is piano. And then I think, I'm trying to remember, I had to have been a sophomore in high school. I asked my mom to get me software, and she scooped me that and a little MIDI. Since that day, I'd never stopped. I'd never stopped making music. It was the hardest thing I had ever done in my life, but it was the funnest. So that's what kept, motivating me every day. After 2 years, 3 years, you see yourself getting better and you're like, oh, fuck. There's ups and downs where you're like, damn, I'm ass. To this day, I'm still like, fuck, I'm ass. But you can see you could see the growth and whatnot. So that always pushes you forward. So it's cool, man.
And you're always going to be your harshest critic, right? That's something that a lot of artists struggle with. You know, I've had so many different artists come on and they're like, fuck. A lot of the times I hate my music.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. They're not wrong.
For you guys, it's kind of easier, right? Because you can go back and listen to it and be like, fuck, I hate this. For me, I got to sit through a whole episode of 30 minutes and I'm like, fuck, this is trash. Nah.
And, well, I mean, I feel like it's different, too, because, like, you're going to see yourself on camera, too. Like, we're just hearing stuff. I can't even imagine. Like, I'm about to look back at this and be like, bro, what are you on, bro?
Hey, you know what I do? When I'm editing, I'm like, damn, I should have said this, or damn, I think, oh, man, I had something else to say. But, you know, it'd be like that. You can't hate on what you're going to create all the time because, you know, fuck it. On to the next. Life's going to keep on going.
Yeah, I mean, and the more you do it, the more you're going to bridge that gap of, damn, I should have said this. And you'll be more accepting of, you know, the choices that you made. And you'll be like, yeah, it's whatever. Now it is what it is, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's tough, but it be like that. You know, you can't be mad about it. Something I tend to do a lot, man, especially going back to, like, life, right? I reminisce on a lot of things. And nostalgia is a cloud. It clouds your vision on a lot of things. I just saw a tweet about Derrick Rose, right? And they're like, Derrick Rose wasn't that good. You guys are just nostalgic because so-and-so, right? Yeah. But Derrick Rose was a monster, all I got to say. As far as nostalgia, though, it does cloud a lot of the things you do. We're going to get a little dark here, man.
Bro, I'm a dark motherfucker, bro.
Nostalgia is like, it fucks with your head a little bit because think about, like, relationships with anybody, right? Say you fall out with somebody, you stop talking to them, and like I've said before, time heals all wounds. You go on, those wounds are going to heal. You're not going to be mad about it. You're not going to be hurt about it. But you're going to look back and be like, damn, I kind of miss them. I should reach out, right? That relationship fucks you up again. So when looking back on your life, right, what are those significant moments that, you know, you just think about and you're like, how the fuck did I end up here? You know, I know a lot of people have that, like, reminder, right? You kind of wake up one day and you're like, how did I get here? I don't know how old you are, but for me, I'm 21. I'm like, all right, I'm on a podcast now. How the fuck? So for you, what is that?
Bro, shit. There's been so many of those moments. I'm 27 now, so I'm on my way to dirty 30. I can't pick out one. Like, I've been homeless before, bro. Like, God knows I've been in, like, an amazing programs just around so many people, like, cool-ass jobs. Like, as time moves on, you just, it's like, it's cliche, but there's chapters in your life, and, like, I felt like I was a certain person in each of those, and every time you get past each of those chapters, some of that stays with you. And I try to make them, like, the good things, like everything that I've learned. But it's a lot to take in. And like you said, like, all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, like, what am I doing here now, you know? I feel like subconsciously we all know exactly where we're trying to go and what we want. And no matter what, if you're open enough to, you know, the universe, it'll take you there.
I was hoping you'd keep going because I just really, like, related to what you were saying, right? Because your life is literally in chapters, just like you said.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think about it, especially with school, right? You know, that's kind of how it is your first few years of life. You go through school, you graduate from 8th grade, that's a chapter.
Mm-hmm.
You start high school, freshman to senior, that's a chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Then whether you go on to have a trade or you go on to college, that's another chapter. And then you finally get to the real world, and it's like, holy like,
and then it turns to the books where you can fucking pick which way you want to go now. Have you read those books before?
What do you
It's like story. You read like a page, and then at the bottom it says, all right, if you take this door, you turn to page 36, or if you take the right door, turn to page 47. You never read one of those books?
Nah.
Bro, because, like, whatever you do is going to determine, like, the next path you take. You should check those out. Those are pretty cool.
I'm going to definitely need to check that out.
Yeah.
It's, just like you said, man. Your life is in chapters, and sometimes they just move way too fast. I was just thinking about that on the way here. You know, 2021, it's been a fucking year, bro. It's been more eventful than 2020 because for me, 2020 was, you know, you were just locked up in the house. In 2021, I'm going to give you a little rundown.
Go, please.
January, everybody gets sick in my house, COVID. My grandma passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences.
Oh, thank you, but it's okay. January, February, I start hanging out with Vic, right? We start SBR, actually. We start recording. March, release, take you through summer, out partying, focusing on SBR, school, all that shit, right? And finally, December, I'm hoping to close it out, graduation. So just that, it's like, wow, that was one fucking year, right?
It's a lot.
Oh, I forgot. June, my other grandma passed away. Yeah, I forgot that one. But it's like, wow, that's one fucking year. And that's the year that I'm trying to fucking close out school. So what the fuck is the rest of life?
Damn, bro.
So for that, it's just kind of like, just like you talked about hardships, you talked about being homeless, you talked about being in amazing programs. I'd like to think of life as it comes in waves a lot of the times, right?
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
You get the good waves, you get the bad waves. Sometimes you get that loneliness, and it's like, okay, let me learn how to be alone. Let me go find something that's going to bring me peace.
Mm-hmm.
You keep working your way up to just feel better about certain things. And once you feel better, once you feel at peace, a lot of the good things start to come around. It's what's that law of attraction?
Mm-hmm.
You draw good things.
Definitely, 1000%.
A song I think about is August Alsina. I don't know if you listen to August Alsina.
Never heard.
You need to listen to August Alsina.
Me on, bro.
Entanglements, bro. You'll know him as the Entanglements guy. Okay. That's how everybody knows him. The song is Look at How Far I've Come. And he says, even though I'm out here stressing, still I got to do my best and let it go. This song overall is a really powerful song where he reflects on everything that he's gone through throughout time. He's been homeless. He's had his brother sell his laptop for crack. His dad and stepdad were both addicts. His mom was putting up with that and, like I said, kicked him out. And he's finally reached the point where he signed to Def Jam. This is his second album.
Okay.
Saddest album out there, because when I went to see him, it was after the second album. He didn't perform one song off this album. He performed all the music from his mixtapes, all the music from his first album. And like I said, this song is just about look at where I am now. Just like we were talking about, after all the shit I've been through, I'm here.
Mm-hmm, bro. It's the truth, man. Sad boys until we die.
Sad boys for real. But yeah, man, go ahead and talk about how those struggles have really impacted you and shaped who you are today.
Anytime that, shit hits the fan, I've always had music, so that's always been, my therapy, my outlet. So I guess I can never say, I should say, that I didn't have, an outlet, like I just said. But I always had that, and I did always have, friends along the way to this day who are amazing. So, but like you said, is making the positive out of every situation is definitely like, you need that, bro. You need some type of cornerstone to push you through whatever it is, because a lot of this shit ain't that serious, like, if you think about it, a lot of things in life, it's fine as long as you have your family, friends, you're healthy. I say this over and over again. It's not serious. So that's why we got to create art. Just, do you figure out how you can monetize it and be straight.
So as an artist, how has it helped your growth?
I mean, I feel like it's synonymous with, like, just growing up physically, like, mentally. It's been since we are artists, it comes from us. It's a part of me, regardless. So it's always going to change. It's always going to evolve. It's a living thing. And at least for music, it's something that's not tangible. It's out there in the ether. See what you can grab, see what you can create.
Mm-hmm.
It's fascinating. It's a difficult topic to talk about, just art in general, but it's fucking fun. Mm-hmm. That's why we do it. It's fun as fuck. Hell yeah.
It's always a great time just being able to talk about the things that have impacted you, the music that shapes who you are today. A lot of these songs that I always mention, they take me back to a time where I might have felt lonely, where I might have felt good, where I might have felt like, damn, I met the love of my life this day.
That nostalgia, bro.
Exactly. That nostalgia clouds your mind, bro. That's why music is a gift and a curse.
1000%.
It'll make you reach out to your ex. It'll make you say, fuck your ex. So it'll make you say, damn, I love my friends. Fuck them. Because like Drake said, where were you, bro? Where your ass was at, bro? But yeah, man, when it comes to music and the platform that you get now with social media, you're able to express a lot more. You're also able to display a lot more and show where you are now and look back to where you were before, right? For you, how has social media been a tool that you've used? What have been like the positives and negatives of it?
I mean, positives are you can hit anybody up, and you never know what can come of that. Negatives, it's draining. I feel like my relationship with social media is more on like the negative side. Mm-hmm. It's not that I don't like it. It's just it's not a part of my lifestyle. I don't like it's just very draining to me. Like I don't like taking pictures like that. I don't like, filming myself. I don't like doing all that stuff. I completely see and understand the benefit from it, and I feel like if you are like an artist, like a persona, like a musical artist or whatever, and you're really trying to get yourself out there, you better be doing that shit, because I mean that's one of the easiest ways to get your face out there. But I like just being behind the scenes. Like the most that you'll hear my name is if I put my fucking tag on a shit. Other than that, bro, like I'm just trying to chill.
I just want to chill.
I just want to chill, man. Yeah, bro. But social media is important, and I don't put anyone down that is like doing that shit to the fullest. But it's just not for me.
I feel that.
I be watching though. I see everyone. I see what y'all be doing.
I feel you, bro. And I've talked about it so many times that social media is just draining, bro. I hate having to go on it. Like you said, the positive is you're able to reach out to anybody. Man, I can tell you how many guests I've fucking reached out to for this, right? But trying to be on it all the time, trying to put out, a post every day or put out a story every day. It's like, man, that's one of those things that I'm like, fuck, I gotta do it. But then I just sit on my phone doing absolutely nothing.
I swear. And most of the time, every day is not glamorous, bro. I be crusty, like, just in the studio, bro. Like, I don't be doing shit. I don't be dressing up. Like, this is me dressing up. Like,
I feel you. Nah, that's how I was last week. I had the sweats on.
That's what I'm saying. We're chilling, bro. Shit it's not like that. Just be yourself. Just go about your day.
Nah, bro, you gotta connect the Abel song and be like, hey, check out my boy's new song with the cough.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah, obviously anything that I work on and that I'm involved with, of course I'll put out there. But just like for my like daily life and shit, I usually won't. But every now and then you'll catch me posting shit.
I feel you. So for you, do you ever just like look back on your social media posts like back in the day and be like, damn, that was at this certain time in my life? Now, like I had said earlier, look at where I am now. Mm-hmm. How often does that occur for you? Or even if it does, now that the thought's there, how does that make you feel?
It's cool. It's good to know that it's there. I don't like living in the past because, I've lived it. They're all in my memories. But that's another thing. I don't take pictures, like, if I'm out or something. I don't, like, have things to go back on. I like, living in the moment. But, yeah. And since I don't really post much, there's not much to go back on. I probably got, like, under 100 posts or some shit. I don't know. I feel like, obviously, when I'm much older, I'd be like, damn, I wish I could, look back on some shit. But since everyone's on their phone, I'm sure they have shit of me somewhere.
They'll send it to you.
Yeah, there you go.
Be like, yo, remember when we were doing this? Remember before we were famous, bro?
Nah.
Hey, he does not want the fame, bro. He does not like it. He said, leave me on my Adele shit.
Yeah, bro. Let me chill. Let me eat some good food. Let me just fucking make beats.
You're going to let Adam and Abel handle all of that,
Yes,
right?
They can do it all, please. I love them, though. I'll be by their side. I'll be right there. So
you're going to be the OVO 40?
Yes, sure. I'll do that. 40's a GOAT, bro. He is.
So go ahead and talk about that relationship, bro, with Adam and Abel. How's that been?
That's amazing. Adam. So Nick almost nailed it with like how we met and shit. So I think he said that Abel and I went to high school together. That's actually not true. Adam and Abel did. I think he said that. But Abel and I grew up in Berwyn together, 2 blocks away from each other, and we played soccer with each other our whole lives. I ended up going to a private school in LaGrange called Nazareth Academy, and he went to Morton. So at that time, that's like when we split, we went to different colleges and shit. But we played high school together our whole lives pretty much. And then, when he finished school, I dropped out when I was a sophomore. I had already been working on music for a minute, and he just DM'd me, and then we reconnected. And man, Abel's so cold. Like, I've been making music for years now, a long time. He started up, I think, like 2 years ago now. But bro, the amount that this man has learned and like what he's willing to do to like just be at the level of everyone that's around him, because dude, this man's caliber of like output is insane. He's an incredible writer, incredible person, but this man just is crazy. He's the truth. And then don't get me started about fucking Adam. This man, we met at a music camp. I know Nick, you could go to Nick's podcast to get that whole background. But Adam can do everything. He's a guitar player. He's a producer. He's got he's an incredible writer. Fuck all the music. Like, all these people are just great people. So if like I can vibe with you on that level, the music's gonna happen regardless. Same thing goes for Nick. Nick that's big bro. He's the coldest, bro. That man is the truth too. All of these people, bro, I swear to God, these guys are ridiculously talented, are going places, and again, like I said, I'm lucky to have them in my life. When we're with each other, though, I'm like, fuck you, bro, you're a piece of shit. Don't talk to me.
Hey, just so you know, Adam, he called you a bitch before we started.
I did. I was like, Adam's a little bitch, bro.
Nah, honestly, man, ever since that interview, I've been listening to stuff nonstop, and it's like, like I told Nico, I'm like, this man is the Hispanic Charlie Puth, bro.
He is. That's a good way to put it. He really is.
That's what it be sounding like. And I really like that he does Spanish music now. Mm-hmm. He hasn't put anything new out in English, right?
Stay tuned.
Yeah. I don't even know if he's still recording in English. All I hear is Spanish nowadays.
He's got the best of both worlds. Like, he can throw down, in every direction.
Shit. How many artists, can do that? Prince Royce. Prince Royce was not good at it.
Royce. Adam, Abel, Nick, all the new shit that they're going to be dropping, it's fucking incredible. We just need to really catch this buzz in Chicago, because I feel like outside of Chicago, they're really getting a lot of recognition, like Latin countries, fucking Spain, but their shit's so cold, bro. And I'm not just saying this because I'm their friends. Like, it's the real deal. Like,
no, yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I showed my brother yesterday, and he doesn't even listen to, like, pop, Spanish. Like, he'll listen to old school hip hop, bro. Like Tupac and Dr. Dre. That's all this man listens to. And I showed him the Peligrosa song. I'm like, this shit's pretty legit, right? And he's like, yeah, I thought they were like some Hispanic superstars. I'm like, nah, they're just some dudes I interviewed. No offense. Like, I'm like, nah, like they're not that big yet. I interviewed them, so.
Dude, that's the crazy thing to me. It's like, I don't know how. Hey, everything's gonna happen in time. And that's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna keep putting out music, fucking, working on the shit, making sure that shit's tight, and everything will fall into place.
Exactly. Consistency, bro. And that's what makes me so excited to do stuff like this, is the fact that, when I'm down and I'm like, damn, like, do I want to go record today? I think about all the people I've interviewed. I think about Adam. I think about Abel. I think about Nico. I think about Renika, Mia, Nico, other Nico. And it's like, damn, I've really been able to do all of this. Aragon, Cuyo, like all of them, bro. And I'm like, wow, I've done all of this in less than a year so far. And now Johnny Carter con fuego, bro.
In the building.
It really brings me joy to think, wow, I've really done that. And man, it's only up from here, like you said, with time, bro. It'll all happen one day. And then we'll have you guys on after you won the Grammy, and it'll be like,
bro, we got to get you guys laced up with a couple more mics. It'll be a problem if you get all of us up here at once.
Oh, no. We're not doing, I know what Nico told me. He's like, yeah, we had all the, like 6 guys in with all these mics. I'm like, no.
It would be crazy. It would be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna get an overhead setup, and I'm gonna get an overhead setup so it just gets all of us. There's no way I'm giving each of us a mic. The editing on that would be fucking nuts.
Man, I can only imagine.
Well, what other things are you working on, bro?
I'm toying with like my own artist project. There's nothing solidified because I'm like not a singer or anything, but I know how to fucking melodyne and use auto tune, so I can make myself sound cold. But it's very like 80s inspired, like it's very synth heavy, but we'll see. I have no plan on putting anything out, but I'm toying with the idea. Nick's been really helping me too, just kind of guide and shape the sound too. I mean, he's the one that's been been telling each other like, oh, we gotta like do our own shit, practice our own writing, and it'll only help with guiding, working with other artists and whatnot. But he's 2-3 deep. It's motivating to see like your peers working on their own stuff too, because that's a whole different ball game, bro. Because like it's like you and your voice, and that shit's always trash. So, but it's fun because you can be like your truest self. You can make the beats that you want to make. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But other than that, working with all the people mentioned, mixing a lot of records, working with other artists like in Ecuador, my boy Alex Ponce. He's so cold, bro. He's another one that's on the brink of something big for sure.
So did you put that one together, the Alex Ponce and Adam?
Derretirme. So that one I just mixed. So Adam produced all of that. They just gave me all the beat stems, all the vocals, and then I produced the vocals. So I did like all the like cool shit you hear in the vocals, and I tightened the beat and whatnot. So I was like the guy at the end that just made it, pop out. But those were the motherfuckers that they wrote it. They produced that shit up. They're so cool, bro. But Alex got some stuff that's coming out, like all these next records coming out. I've helped on, and Adam has as well. So you guys will be able to hear that. I'm really excited for that stuff. I really am.
Nah, yeah, bro. That track was fire.
Thank you.
I really like that. What else have you worked on for Adam? Because I know you've done all of Abel's stuff, right?
Pretty much. For Adam, Mia. I did Mia. He did heavy production on that. I did the vocals and mixed everything. The new joints that are coming out, I was involved with.
Did you do the Siempre Me Falla?
That one I had nothing to do with. That was Nick. Okay. He was the closer on that one. He mixed and mastered that record. I was in that music video. I played the keys for it. That's like my involvement. But
he made it look like he did something.
Yeah, bro. That shit nothing was playing. So everything's fake.
Hey, now you know when you watch a music video, no, it's fake. Yeah. For those of you who don't.
The thing is, like, we work on so much, and once a song's done, then there's a rollout, and you got to set a date. So, like, sometimes I don't even know it's out.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't.
But I swear, I know everything that's coming out here on out will be, I'm definitely touching it, most of it. Well, fine. Just look at the credits when it comes out. I don't know, bro. There's a lot. I'm tired, bro.
He said, I worked too hard today. I tried making too many sounds.
Dude, I swear. It's like the end of the process, so it's not like where we're starting from scratch, where we're cooking up and writing. It's like everything's been done, so I'm just being very analytical and critical and like making sure everything's, sounding pleasing to the average listener, and that's like what's exhausting.
No, you're definitely at the hard part.
We're nearing the end.
I want to ask you so bad when's the album, but that's not yours to tell.
No, it's not. Don't ask me that. Just know there's a lot coming, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really, really dope, bro. And it's not just these guys, man. That's the thing. Like, Chicago has so many incredible artists that I feel like are not getting enough recognition. But then again, it's not everyone's releasing constantly. Everyone has their process, but fuck, bro. Like, a lot of my other friends are just so cold, and I'm just like, put music out, bro. Like, goddamn. So hopefully you guys get to hear or feel a shift in the city of like, whoa, okay, like Chicago's really on the map, because I want that. Like, it needs to happen. There's no way it can't happen. So
yeah, bro. I mean, put me in contact, bro. Let's make it happen, because that would be big, man. That would be a huge thing, because I know when Nico came on, he talked about LA, New York, Atlanta.
They have that infrastructure. Yeah, they have the infrastructure there. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Yeah, he's right. Like, we have everything. We have the talent, we have the drive, blah, 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 blah. It's just that infrastructure to really be able to compete, you know? And when I mean compete, I'm saying, like, you can be in a fucking studio with God knows how many people in LA. Like, that's all they do. You know, people that are in the industry, they're in the studios every day. You know, they have sessions booked, boom, boom, boom. You can move around. Here, it's everyone's kind of more in their, you know, bubble and circle and like little pockets, at least from what I've witnessed. It's just trying to, you know, bridge those gaps and get people to use each other, obviously, in a good way. It's got to happen.
I know exactly what you mean, man. And it's almost like, yes, it's the artist's job to reach out, especially if they're trying to connect and work together. But I like to think of it almost like the producer, man. The producer really, you guys are the key to that, you know, bringing people together, making sure that there's that structure, you know, just like you guys had the camp, the writing camp.
And that was amazing. Like, we need more of those. And I mean, because that's the thing, you need money to be able to, you know, do all these things and bring all these people in. I know, at least I could speak for Nico and I and a lot of my other producer friends, like, our doors are open to anyone. Like, if you want to work, whatever it is, like, hit me up, we'll figure it out, because we're lovers of music, you know? We want to make awesome shit, we want to create, and as long as you're cool, like, let's fucking go.
That's what's up, man. And I really do hope to see that change, especially you guys really seem passionate about it. And the crew that you guys got, there's all love over there. So it's really dope to see.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, let's make that shit happen, because like we've been saying, life moves fast, especially in the city. You never know when it's your last day. You never know what can happen to you, who's going to lose the passion. But to bring everybody together, and just like you said, man, being a lover of music, you just love to be in that environment.
Always.
I remember the first time that I reached out to Vic, I just said, yo, I just want to be in the studio, bro. Like, I just want to be there. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, if I'm watching, if I'm taking pictures, anything, right? Because there's been so many people I've been around where, you know, they got like a little studio or they got a studio, and I'm like, yo, like, what's the word? Like, let me side through. Oh, we got too many people. Oh, you know, nah, never mind. Like, shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was always like, damn, so it's so inaccessible to me. And then Vic gave me the chance, and it's like, all right, now we're doing this. Now we got something going, and it's only up from here. Just consistency. I mean, like I said, bro, let's work. Let's get that shit done, and let's make something happen for Chicago.
Yes, it's time. It's fucking time.
All right, bro. So we're going to go ahead and close out the show. I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Really dope conversation, and we're definitely going to have to do one with the four of you guys, because that'll be some shit.
It'll be a lot of shit talking, but it'll be a lot of fun for sure.
With that being said, the closing starts with your special item.
Scoop. Boop.
There you go. It's a black bag.
Yeah, who knows what's in the bag? No, it's my headphones. For the simple fact that with those I can work anywhere, you know, instead of, you know, putting my laptop, like, not like that. My headphones, I can lock in wherever and I can get the job done. Simple.
You can focus like that?
Oh man, the most. I prefer being in headphones as of lately, at least. I love just being in, you know, my own world.
Yeah, because I got KRKs at the crib, and you know, sometimes I like putting it on when I'm sitting there and chilling, but then when I just want to, like, get lost, it's headphones.
Come on, bro. Yep. You know it.
Johnny Carter, Con el Fuego. Abel came up with that, right? Con el Fuego?
Yeah, Johnny Carter, Con el Fuego. So I didn't have a tag yet or whatever. I think this is the story. I should know the story, but I'm 98% sure this is the story. Is Abel was recording with this guy named Ducati. I haven't met, but I only hear great things. He was recording to one of my beats, and this was when we first started making music, Abel and I. And at the end, you know how reggaetoneros, they'll say whatever. Oh, I just hit that. They'll say whatever they want, like, you know, they'll shout out producers. And he was like, oh shit, I don't know what to say. What should I say? And then Ducati was like, say Johnny Carter, Con el Fuego. And he was like, all right, bet. And that's how it happened. Simple.
That's funny as Abel Abel.
Abel Abel, bro.
Those fucking reggaetoneros, bro.
You know how they say they gotta fucking talk for 2 minutes at the end of their song?
Shout out 7 different people.
Which, hey, that's an amazing thing. Like, you don't hear that in, Western music. Like, they don't say that shit. So I love that people shout out who was involved, especially in, the Latin community. It's amazing. They should do more of that shit, just all over.
Nah, but yeah, bro, I really appreciate you coming on. Do you have anything like coming out that you want to shout out?
Nah.
Ah, man. After the first one, I wanted you on after Abel, but
Thank you.
I really
I'm
appreciate
here.
that it happened.
Yeah, thank you for reaching out, bro.
Of course, sad boys for real.
For life, man.
Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, guys. You know what to do. I'll drop his @ down below. I'll drop my @ down below. But thank you, guys. Peace out.
Peace.
Si lo que busca placer no lo va a encontrar con
This
él.
is Sad
No
Boy
me
Radio.
importa en dónde esté, yo se lo digo cada vez. Mami, cuántas veces tengo que decir.